Happy Hump Day. Welcome to the show, Keep Me Alive. I just wanted to do a little, midweek update like I've done in the past a couple times, maybe 3 times. I don't remember. I just kind of wanted to talk about the weekend I had and what's coming up this weekend. Couldn't get anybody to join me tonight. Harmon asked him earlier, and he said, well, I don't get off work till 7. And at that point, everybody will be getting home at the same time, and it'll be chaos. I said, that'd be perfect entertainment for us. I mean, it's chaos all the time on the show, but I thought that would be entertaining, at the very least. But he wasn't too interested in doing that, so that's what he's doing. He's going through chaos, or maybe the chaos is over. I don't know. So maybe he just didn't want to join me. That's probably what it was. If you notice the board here, Sunday we have a great show. It's at 7 o'clock, and it's Byzantine. If you don't know anything about Byzantine, you need to, and you'll find out about them on Sunday. But look them up. Look them up on everything, every streaming platform, every social, and check it out. And then join us, because Chris, the lead singer, is going to be joining us, talking all things Byzantine. They're actually from West Virginia, Chapmanville, which I believe is down in near Charleston somewhere. So we'll find out all about that, all about them and what they've been doing for the whole time that they've been together. Gosh, they've been together for a long time. They've had several albums out, and they have a new one out, Black Sea Codex. It's really good. So check all that stuff out, and then join us on Sunday at 7. And Mark Benicosa, the lead singer of Black Hole Zion, will be co-hosting, I believe, via Zoom. He won't be in studio. So that's Sunday. Now, last weekend, I took a trip to Mr. Small's Funhouse, or actually, the Funhouse at Mr. Small's, I guess is how they do it. Anyway, to see Fall of Babylon. They've been on the show a few times. It was their album release party. It was phenomenal. They sold out the place for one thing. They completely sold it out. Trainwreck, that's been on the show, they opened, and I cannot remember the name of the other band that also played, but they were great also. And Victims of Contagion also played, and they were phenomenal. First time I've ever seen them, and I'm pleading with them to come on the show because they were very good. I posted a few videos up on my Instagram of the performances, and very good stuff. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun and packed. The place was absolutely packed, but not so much where you couldn't, there was still the Wall of Death. Fall of Babylon still did the Wall of Death. There was enough room for people to do the mosh pit. There was, plenty of room to, get to the bar if you wanted to, or go outside to smoke. There was just, but it was sold out, and it was a great time. So, thanks to the Funhouse. For having a space like that. They do have the theater, like the 800 capacity theater where they have big shows downstairs that's cool. But just for having that little smaller spot on the side where it's just big enough and it sounds good and the lights, everything's great. So good spot up there. I always enjoy going up there. I haven't been up there in a long time, and actually pre-pandemic, like a long time before the pandemic was the last time I was up there. So that was a lot of fun. And I kind of a funny story. I went up early to talk to the FOB boys before their show, and we went in there, and I was like, okay, Tad's the lead singer. I said, Tad, where are we going to do this interview? And because I didn't want to go into the, they were doing sound checks and stuff. I didn't want to interrupt that, and it was only going to be for 10 minutes anyway. So I was like, we just need a little bit of lighting, because I didn't bring the whole setup, just my phone. So I was like, just a little bit of lighting and just not quiet, but not, you know what I mean. So he's like, well, just come on in here. So when you walk in to the Funhouse, this is the steps that go up, and then to the right, and I didn't even know this, but to the right, you go through the doors, and that's the theater. You're in the theater. So we go in there and stand. And Hank, the guy that plays with Desolence, he works security there, so he came in and was putting wristbands on us. So it was still too dark in there. You just couldn't see. They didn't have any lights on. There was like emergency lights and stuff, but you just couldn't really see. And I was like, it's got to be a little bit lighter somewhere here. So Tad took us over to the side of the stage there in the theater, and it's like a ramp, I guess, that goes up, and we stood there. And by the time I was like, okay, introduce yourselves, So Tad said, I'm Tad from Fall Babylon. And then it gets to Logan, and as soon as Logan started speaking, this girl comes through the door, and she says, I can't have you guys wandering all over the place, which we weren't anyway. We were just doing an interview is all we were doing. But we got kicked out of the theater. Well, Tad got us kicked out of the theater. I didn't get kicked out. Tad got us kicked out. It was his fault mainly. So we left there, and it's all on Instagram still because we did it on Instagram Live, and you can watch it. You'll see the interruption, and then we go up the steps, and we just did it at the top of the steps, which would have been perfectly fine. We did not have to even go into the theater or wander the building, like we didn't do anyway. But that's the thing. They don't want to have to worry about people wandering the building when they could have just locked the door. But I don't work there. But I understand what they were doing, and we probably shouldn't have been in there. Tad, it was Tad's fault. But we did like I said, we did about 10 minutes or so of just an interview talking about the album, and that's when I knew that they were actually sold out. I didn't even know that they were sold out. Tracy said something about it in the car, but I wasn't really paying attention, and I found it out then. So that was cool, really cool. So you'll see that it's up on the Acute Mania Live Instagram page. I think you have to go into the bio or something. I don't know. You should be able to navigate better than me to find it. But it's up there. Check it out. It's funny. And then I did a little clip about it features some of them playing and some of that interaction. And just check it out. I think you'll be entertained. By the way, the intro tonight was a band. I don't even know how I'd never heard of this band, because I know some other bands. For the Fallen Dreams is on the same label, and several other bands are on this the same label that they are. But they're called Polar, and they're from England. They have 10,000 followers, and I'm going to hit them up to be on the show, because by God, I have a great England network, So I'll see what I can do there. And then here in a little bit, I'll play this band that I just found today on Instagram called The Correspondents. I don't even know where they're from, but they're really good. They don't have one single out. I mean, they have several songs out, but they have a single out, and then I guess they're working on an album that'll be out by the end of January. So hopefully I can get them on. We'll talk all about that. Get to know them. Be awesome. The chat is open if you want to chat, but like I said, we won't be on here very long. But you must subscribe to chat. It's YouTube's rules. It's not mine. Of course, I can take that rule off of there, but that's how I get people to subscribe. Which I am over. I'm over 300 now. Finally, 302. So hit subscribe if you're not. So that's pretty much it for tonight. I was gonna go 30 minutes, but I really don't have 30 minutes worth of rambling. I mean, I could, but I don't think anybody would be interested in that. I'm just rambling now. Yeah, I mean, after Byzantine, I don't have anybody scheduled after Byzantine. I do have several shows that I lined up to go to. I should have looked it up, but back, I don't know, a few months ago, I always say that, I had a band on from Denver called Fox Lake. It was just the lead singer, or I believe it was the lead singer, the guitar player. So I'd have to go back and see. Anyway, Fox Lake's going to be doing a tour here. I think they've already started their tour all over the United States, and they're at some point they're going to be landing in Frederick, Maryland. I've never been to Frederick, Maryland. Actually, Caustic Casanova, that's been on the show, they are from Frederick. So I'm going to go to Frederick, Maryland on February the 18th and see Fox Lake and the other bands that they're touring with, and maybe hook up with the Caustics and hang out with them a little bit. So that's February 18th. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it doesn't snow like a son of a, because I have to go over the mountains. And it's not a very good drive in the wintertime. So hopefully we get good weather for that, or decent weather, drivable weather for the 18th. And let's see, there's Haven State has a show coming up at Club Cafe on the 29th of January that I'm going to most likely attend. And I believe Nefel's playing with them and a few other people. I tried to get Ari on from Ire. Ari from Ire, yeah. To do it tonight. He was busy, but they are opening for Memphis May Fire. I can't remember the date. My reminders are on my phone. Can't remember the date. It's very soon though. At Enclave, which used to be Rex Theater. So go get a ticket and come to the show. It's badass. I mean, gosh, to be able to open up for a band like that, my goodness. Those guys are going places. I say that all the time too, but they are. They're really good. So that's, like I said, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else. If I had forgotten anything, I'll talk about it on Sunday at 7 with Byzantine. So join us then. Hit subscribe. Go over and follow me on Instagram and for all the latest news. And I post to Facebook every once in a while. I'm never really on there, so if you want to message me, you have to do it through Instagram, because I'm not going to see it on Facebook ever. But we'll end the show tonight with the Correspondents. The song is called In Conclusion. It's very, very good. Maybe I can get them on soon. I've sent them a message. I put it out there, and now I'm playing their stuff. So hopefully they come on the show. If you know them, hit them up. Tell them they must be on to keep me alive. Okay. All right. Have a great night. We will see you Sunday, hopefully. Sunday, 7 p.m. Got it? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, 7 p.m. This Sunday, Eastern Time. Right here on YouTube. Keep me alive, YouTube. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Here's the Correspondence. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.